Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's World. Today I bring you the unboxing of the 2026 Kawasaki Z900, the much anticipated naked sport bike that is much loved here in India. So without further ado, let's get started with the unboxing, revealing both the color schemes that have been launched for manufacture year 2026. அப்புறம் ஆஃப் பண்ணிவிட இல்லை அந்த அவ்வளோதான் Hi there guys, welcome to the unboxing and special feature of both the new colors that have been launched for the year 2026. This is kind of exclusive. I don't think anyone else has featured this. Thanks to Kawasaki Hyderabad. As always, I've picked up many motorcycles from here, including my ZX10R, ZX6R, and of course a lot of Kawasaki other motorcycles, Ninja 1000 SX. Now I have a Z900 as well, so versus 650 and whatnot. Anyway, now talking about the unboxing experience, you can see, first we'll talk about the differences between the old and the new Z900. First of all, the design differences. I kind of like the old one. It is far more aggressive. The Sugomi word, Japanese word, means intense aura or energy. So when you look at my machine, my design language is just the preceding model, previous gen model. Powerful lines and cuts and creases like a predator that's ready to pounce on its prey, with muscular shoulders, shoulder lines, the shoulder tank shrouds, the cuts across the headlamp. The headlamp is so intense that it's been used, the same unit has been used for the ZH2, slightly larger, more pronounced, but eventually the different design remains the same. But here it is LED headlamps, of course, so even that was LED. But you have a triple layout, two DRLs which also have projectors, I believe, and you have a high beam projector, so third lighting element which lights up when you turn on the high beam. And then of course other differences include ride-by-wire, slipper clutch, 5-axis IMU, which enables us to tap into a lot of corner management functions, Kawasaki corner management functions, KCMF, yeah. That includes cornering ABS, cornering traction control, and yes, of course, we have bi-directional quick shifter and cruise control as well. So these are electronic aids. Braking has been improved as well. Now you get 4-piston radially mounted Nissan calipers as opposed to the axially mounted units for the preceding model. Display is now a beautiful 5-inch full color TFT console. I wish it finds its way across all the other models upwards of 900, or just like the Z1100 gets the same display. And it is very easy to operate. You have the traction control that can 3 levels of traction, and you can turn off traction, and then for different rider modes, and including the rider specific mode where you can alter the power and the other functions, as you can see in the video. The tires are again new. as opposed to the previous Dunlop Sport Max Road Sport 2. Now you get Dunlop Sport Max Q5A units for better road grip and better cornering capabilities. And then, as I told you, the Sugoi design is slightly different. Now it's more compact, sharper, and sleeker, more agile, more easily flickable. So that is something you need to note. Now, talking about the engine specs, 948cc liquid cooled inline 4 engine, fuel injected engine. Maximum power was 125 PS. Now it is 124. Earlier it was close to 98 Newton meters torque. Now it is 97. This is courtesy of Euro 5 Plus compliance, and this is E20 compliant, as the sticker denotes on the tank. Another thing, lightweight steel trellis frame, and providing better agility and better flickability. Suspensions, you have the inverted USD forks, 41 mm USD forks with I don't think its front one is adjustable. For SE it is adjustable, but for the standard model it isn't. The rear suspension is adjustable for preload, horizontal backlink suspension, and as I told you, the connectivity, you have 5-inch color TFT display with Bluetooth for smartphone connectivity, and then of course you have ergo fit system as well, which allows for rider customization. I wonder how that works. I need to discuss that with the dealer folks. As I told you, the SE version gets Öhlins Race monoshock and Brembo M432 calipers, but this is not the SE variant. I love the matte black color. I mean, it is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. The details, especially these shots where we have shot it in the rain with the raindrops all over the bodywork. It has to be one of the most stealthy and sharpest and clean design. Now, the most important thing that you need to note about this new Z900 is you don't get a seat as standard, and you don't get rider foot pegs. I'm sorry, pillion foot pegs. So no rear seat, no pillion foot pegs, just like the 10R or the 6R. So that is a new philosophy. I don't know why. The bike is relatively cheaper because it is below 10 lakhs. So there's no TCS of 1%. So it is around 20 grand cheaper now when compared to just preceding model. If you want a pillion seat, I think it's around 20 to 30 grand for the pillion seat, as well as a couple of pillion foot pegs. I love the black color. It looks absolutely stunning, like a Black Panther. Then you also have the green color, and I have to tell you, there are fanboys for the green color. Kawasaki green, Ducati red, Yamaha blue, now the Ferrari red. These are the things that we all know without a shadow of a doubt. So Kawasaki looks best in green. So there are people, the green goblin gang, who want their mean machine in green. So the green color also has a set of fanboys, but trust me, the black color, all black, what a color shade. It has very minimal graphics. Everything is blacked out, including that aluminium plate on the tank shrouds. That is brushed aluminium. That is also blacked out with the Z imbibed onto it, and the 900. It's not very apparent. You don't know or notice less. Especially, I wonder when the Z650S or XSE, whatever got launched recently, also has a full black theme. So when you park both of them next to them, of course, this is an inline 4 that's a parallel twin. So while looking at the engine compartment, you can, but far from the site, like if it is parked far away, I think both of them will look alike, and that is one thing that might work against it. But anyway, so long as the Z650S doesn't launch here, this one is a absolute stunner. The tail lamp also accentuates, looks better in this all black color scheme. The headlamp accentuates the yellow or gold color frame. Oh boy, what a contrast. Instead of giving the standard green color, they have gone ahead with the gold color, which gives it a very unique kind of presence. Now, the PDI was not done, so I haven't been able to give you the exhaust note, but you can see the user interface of the console, one of the most crisp and vivid, bright looking consoles. I love the way the user interface has been laid out. The switches, you'll be able to navigate through the user interface is very, very simple, and straight out of the box you can do that without any fuss or issue. As I told you, brakes have been improved, suspension is better, chassis has been fine tuned, the tires are better. So this is undeniably. Now, I'll tell you one fact. Like the previous friend of mine who sold his Z900 to me, he kept telling me that the bike was top heavy and he wasn't very comfortable flicking it around in traffic, especially while tackling sharp U-turns. That is where this bike will score, because it's very sharp and very clean and very compact, and like at least it looks the part. It looks very sharp and compact and lightweight, but apart from that, the design in and of itself is very classy and elegant, and that is something you will note the moment you cast your eyes on the black color variant, all black color variant. Because and the surprising thing is, though it looks very compact and very sharp and sleek and with clean lines and cuts and meticulously crafted tank and all, it's just 1 kg lighter, because maybe of the inertial measurement unit and the electronic aids that have been incorporated into the machine. When compared to the prior, which was raw power except for traction control and riding mode, nothing else was there. This one is loaded with tech and electronics, so that people come expecting at its in its segment. Now the Tiger, I'm sorry, Tiger, the the Street Triple R, which I also owned, was one of the finest motorcycles I had owned. What a lovely piece of engineering! The Street Triple R is value written all over it. The RS is, again, you can say, mostly for the track junkies who want to push their machines to the very limits, but for the plain Jane layman who loves riding his motorcycles to explore and feel the morning wind and the sunrise, beautiful sunrise, I think this Z900 will suffice, more than sufficient. And as I told you, the weight difference is not much apparent. The exhaust can remains the same. Maybe they could have worked on it to make it look a little more sharper, to go with the rest of the design. I'm not sure. And what do you think about the two new colors? Do you like the black color? Do you like the green color? Feel free to comment below and let me know. I love the black color, and there's no doubt about it. You look at it, it looks almost like the Street Fighter V4. Panigale Street Fighter V4, of course, that's a different design language, very sharp and very aggressive, but a little bit of resemblance, because both are completely blacked out. The first gen Ducati Street Fighter V4 was completely blacked out. The one I rode, my friend's motorcycle, Dr. Vinod's motorcycle. So this one looks a little bit like that in all black attire. So I would say, when this all black theme is available, just pick it up, man. You never know when the Kawasaki will pull the plug off and again start using all those flashy colors and themes and the other color schemes that might come to their mind. But this black has to be one of the finest colors or the attires that has been donned by Z900 ever in its entire lineage or bloodline. So thanks for watching. If you like प्योर ऑटोमोबाइल कंटेंट, सब्सक्राइब कर दो ना यार, फ्री में है, कुछ चार्जेस नहीं लगते, बंदे को थोड़ा सपोर्ट कर लो, क्योंकि बहुत दिन से मेहनत जारी है और ये सब्सक्राइबर मीटर आगे नहीं बढ़ रहा है. तो बट विथ योर सपोर्ट, लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर वाचिंग विदाउट सब्सक्राइबिंग, सो इफ यू कैन सब्सक्राइब, इट विल हेल्प द चैनल एंड हेल्प मी deliver better content much more confidently in the days to come. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Cheers.